A photographic exhibition titled Climate Justice Now, which was devised by Trocra, was presented at the SMA Wilton Parish Centre recently. Ineze Umuhoza Grace from Rwanda, who is an ecofeminist and an African youth ambassador for the UN Environmental Programme, spoke about the effects of climate change and the need for climate justice.
When you come from a country like Rwanda, where we understand that sometimes, yes, we might be having problems, but we can also be part of a solution. So that's kind of what drove me to start my journey. And the journey was really trying to ensure that all over the world, people are going to start learning that yes, we are vulnerable, but we are also solution makers. We can be victims, but we can also be part of the solution. Hello, my name is Ineza Umuhoza Grace. I am an ecofeminist, impact-driven actor from Rwanda. I'm here visiting Ireland, where I'm supporting Trocra's mission around achieving environmental and climate justice, and by trying also to enable the ability of the people of Ireland to be aware on how we can all act together for global justice. Trocra has launched the exhibition called Climate Justice Now, where they're aiming to raise the awareness that behind the suffering that we're hearing around flooding, erosion, sea level rise, desertification, there's people behind. The people behind who are suffering on a consistent manner. And now more than ever, they need a bit of a tangible hope, the hope of understanding that we are standing together to define the global solidarity, and we can all be part of the change if we choose to act today. The negative impact of climate change has been in existence for a long time, where we have the loss of our biodiversity, the loss of our culture, the loss of our well-being, and the ability to achieve sustainable economic development for our country. All hope are consistently being drawn out because of the inability of the world to stand together as one around climate action. These effects are called loss and damage, where it's the negative impact of climate change that can be both economic and non-economic. It's not that now that we see flooding in the US and we see flooding in Ireland, that these issues of climate crisis are alive now. They have been in existence for a long time. There's been demanding of concrete action for almost 30 years, and we've been able to see a little bit of a glimpse of hope recently when the world leaders came together to establish the Loss and Damage Fund for the very first time, aiming to catalyze new additional finance accessible that's going to be helping countries and community be able to take action on addressing loss and damage. So when we are asking the fund to be financed, it's not charity, it's not begging, it's a matter of equity and a matter of justice, because being clear for a long time, those who did less to the climate crisis were the ones to be paying. Now we need to change who is paying, because we are aware of how much our activities and how much of our contribution are for the greenhouse gas emission to the climate crisis, and we have a right to be responsible for one another. Taking action to climate crisis might seem way big, but please do not lose hope, because we can all be part of a solution. We can all do something positive on a small scale or on a larger scale. Just like Pope Francis said, truly much can be done.